Hello, beautiful people. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do the water sign spiritual conversations. Please take what applies, let the rest fly. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Some of you may want to work on your breathing, okay? With the whole thing that we went through last year there may be some issues with your breathing or like the carbon monoxide. You may want to get get that checked. Go get the lab for that. Because when I was doing my love and support, I felt that the lungs weren't opening up as much as they should, or maybe you've been lying on your back too much here. If you've been having a lot of sleep paralysis, please don't lay on your back. Please wear underwear. Okay? Move forward. Now then. Sleep in underwear. Excuse me. All right? Please don't forget, this will be a great Christmas present for your teenagers. Had a long conversation about that because a lot of young people have been deciding to take matters into their own hands and make a permanent decision based on temporary, issues. Okay, so this will be a great family project for you and your youngsters or your nieces and nephews or any type of boys or group homes. Okay, it's very important that people get to know themselves, because if you don't know yourself, people gonna tell you who you are, and then by the time you get in your 70s or 80s, you don't know who the fuck you are. Then you have all these regrets. A life that's lived without regrets is a life well lived, you see. Appreciate everything that you go through and how you went through it. You hear me? All right, water signs, whatever. Okay, it's 2 minutes. What information do you have for my beautiful water signs? The journal is available on Amazon so that you can get it quick, fast, in a hurry. What information do you have for my beautiful water? Okay, thank you. They talking. This card almost jumped out, and it is the first chakra. There are some issues that you are probably stabilizing. You probably found out some things, and now you're in a position of stabilizing. If your root chakra is blocked, you may not be in a space where you are making the best decisions. You may be making present decisions based on past mistakes or your past life. You know how people get in a space where they have left the streets alone, or they have left some part of them, the partying or whatever it is. They left all that alone, but they hold on to it because they don't know what fun is now. They don't know what life is now. They don't, you know what I mean? It could even be that you had a career change, right? Community. All right. It could be that you had a career change, and you're trying to stabilize yourself in something new, in some new way of doing things. Or you're just restructuring and rebuilding the who that you are, like getting familiar with who you are now in this life cycle, in this part of your life. With this, someone is trying to balance out a group dynamic overall. Okay, this the lady in the red dress and the man in the red boxer briefs. Water signs, I don't know why y'all always, I don't know if this is a love, yeah, it got some love up in here, but it's a spiritual love overall, which most love is, okay? Because we're going to grow on a spiritual level, whatever we experience or go through. So, I mean, there's so many ways to look at that, but it all boils down to spiritual. All right? So that's how that's coming out, because there's some type of balance. Someone needs to work on their personal vision. They need to know who they are outside of a group. They need to know who they are outside of having to be codependent, I feel, with these cards, the way that they are looking. There's also something to do with a lot of changes that are coming through in this dynamic, right? There may be some conflict with the child and the child's mother. There may be some type of conflict with the new person and the paternal or maternal aspect of the child that does not live in the home. So what am I saying? There's an issue with the ex that happens to have a child, the child's mother or the child's father, and someone is trying to work it out and balance things out and come from a loving space because they want a relationship to look. They want their relationship to work. They want things to be well structured. That's how that's crossing. Balance, heart chakra, caring connection. Okay, so I feel as though some of you are realizing how you are putting people in what positions in your life so that you can have this victory. Because some of you are really, I'm telling you, someone is really working and focusing. I'm trying to show y'all how this is set up. Okay? This is how this is going down the line like this. Okay? Now, someone is really in a space where they want to be reassured, and they will. Like with this Chariot, someone is moving towards a more caring connection. Someone is moving toward what they want and not what they don't want. But with this Community card, what is this Community card? Someone is trying to make, like, it's like trying to co-parent or trying to come to a meeting of the minds. Like adults, you invite, like, let's just get everyone here. This is going to be my new spouse. This is who's going to be around our children. Let's have a come together. It's kind of like a meet and greet. Let's have a come together. Okay, at Joe's Crab Shack. We ain't doing nothing too fancy. Let's go to Joe's Crab Shack, crack up a couple of crabs, chunk back a couple of brews, and let's talk about, this dynamic and what will be expected, and lay it all out on the table, because I need this balance in order for me to love and be respectful and make sure that my situation is not, you're not intruding upon the situation that I am having moving forward with this person. Because all too often, if the person doesn't, like, I can only view this from my perspective at this moment, okay? Not this, in this reading, right? Because I'm long got these situations, okay? But it's like all too often, because the person, the male, okay? This is male, female, the child's mother, okay? The male then still messing with the woman or whatever, and everything was cool. She didn't know nothing about him being with no woman. You probably his first relationship, speaking from experience. You probably this man first relationship, real relationship. He really want to do this right. So he's trying to sit down and bring this shit to terms. Like, look, this how we going to do things. Because I don't want no issues with where I'm going right now in my life. I'm on a different path. I kept messing with you. You were accessible, right? You were for show, coochie. So that's why I kept messing with you. But now we're in a space. You know what I'm saying? And even if he wasn't still messing with her, it may be one of those things where he still called her for certain things, or he told her certain things. Like there was some type of bond between them, and she never had another woman in the situation. So he has to go ahead and make things clear. Like, this is who I'm bringing into our child's life, right? I've been dealing with them for a while. This is who I'm bringing into our child's life. And so I feel like someone is trying to work that out and balance it. I also feel with these cards that someone is deciding to get married because they went to a wedding, okay? What is this? Heart chakra. Yeah. Whoever this is has this woman or man has a powerful there's a powerful connection. Like, this could be a power couple. Like, this person has goals, dreams, and aspirations, but they're trying to balance it out and come from a space of forgiveness. They have a lot of forgiving to do because of this root work that they've been doing as well. But I also feel that in order for them to get in this connection and really be true to who they are, and also be, knowing that, coming to terms with who they are growing into when they are dealing with this person, I feel like there's some type of self-acceptance that has to happen, and they may not discuss that with you, or if it's you may not discuss it with them. Remember, this can go both ways. Now, what is this Community card? See? Because somebody in this Community card has jealousy and regret. So again, there may need to be a sit down, because you don't need no issues with, they need to be able to communicate with each other. And if you had to sit down and you tell this person that, look, this is who is going to be in our child's life, right? And they are in a space where they still, they saying slick stuff, or they like, how that this even who you want, or whatever. She ain't even good for you, whatever. Who is she? Show me the picture. Like, no. Be a man. Take charge, okay? Let it be known that this is what's going on. Ain't no more us. Because with this jealousy and regret, I feel like someone may have wish that they could have did things differently. Wish that they could have presented had certain conversations early on, so they wouldn't get to this point, or something like that, honey. I'm telling you, somebody in that group, somebody in this group may be trying to manifest using spiritual works to try and cause conflict. The shitstorm is here. Let me pull 3 more cards, honey, because it's not. All right. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign here, or Virgo, Capricorn, There may be a Pisces or Scorpio that I'm talking to. Gemini. Okay. Now, there's something here to the effect of doing the work and getting rewarded for it, and most of the reward is the person saying yes to the relationship, because you may have been unsure, because this may have been your first. This person may not even be your type, right? But there's some heart chakra work that needs to be cleared out. There may even be some cords that are connected to the heart chakra that needs to be cleared out, because someone probably were hustling people. We're in a space of, they may have the heart of a hustler, right? But they want to change their life. They're looking at life differently. So now they don't want to look at things like that. And that hustling can easily be that, you were playing games, or you were looking at things from the perspective of what can I get out of it? This, that, and the other. And it's like, no, you're going to have to accept yourself the way that you are, accept the other person the way that they are, and see if y'all can grow together. That's what they're saying. Because all too often in the past, it was just a roll of the die. You just taking your chances of trying to see where things go. Now you know where you want things to go, and it's really going to cause a huge upset. The upset has a lot to do with this other woman or this other person who, has been watching, stalking, prying here. This the courthouse, okay? Maybe something like someone received some papers out of nowhere about, ain't no telling what. Let me see. Let me clarify her. What is this thinking woman? But these pomegranates are in her. This is beautiful. I just feel like it's going to go in a beautiful space. It's just that just because it's going to be a beautiful space doesn't mean that it's not going to have some type of adversity or challenge. Because with this magician in the mirror, this is change coming from a third party. This is change coming from something that ended a while back. But here's the thing. Sometimes when a man has, or even when a woman, because I know, us girls, we played our game. Well, I played my game. I don't know what y'all out here doing. I already played my game. So, you leave all that game playing behind, right? But the other person is trying to hold you responsible for where they are in their life right now, right? As far as they were holding on and waiting for you. Why were they doing it? We got to talk about it. Why were they holding on waiting for you like that? You ain't been contacting them or doing, contacting them. You ain't been going out with them. You haven't been, taking no trips with them. You ain't been doing nothing with them no more. But they still have been holding on, right? So now they're in this space of trying to figure out, right, what's going on. And they may be doing things that are some unprofessional arts here, okay? So this is the thing. Here's what I need y'all to do. Even if this isn't your situation, but you made it this far, this is what I need you to do. I need you to pay attention on the light. I need you to pay attention to on who you are turning into, who you are becoming. I need you to break the chains, right? You don't even have to break the chains because you're not even tied to this pole. You're not anchored to any one situation at this time, especially in your past. This is your past. This is behind you. You are not anchored to that. You need to see yourself for who you are. People are going to have to accept you, and you're going to have to be confident and stand in that. They're going to have to accept the new you, and if they don't accept the new you, and it's not your business. But you're going to have to really face your shadow side, do the work that is necessary so that you won't allow whatever this is that is trying to come up against you, even if it's not actual art. Some people could be in the art of conniving folks. Some people could be in the art of distraction, the art of destruction, right? It's still all, tied into that realm of doing unprofessional arts. That's an unprofessional art because you're trying to deter and change things because you feeling some type of way. You're doing emotional work that's going to come back on you in the most fucked up emotional way. So you want to be careful with it. I'm also seeing that, you are releasing yourself from old patterns. You walk through the door of spirit, and now you have a deeper understanding of how spirit works. How you are being communicated with when it comes to this partnership. Because I also feel like whoever this is, they're making you a better you. You are making them a better them, right? This may be someone that you work with, but this is the man holding the coin here. I also feel that someone got a promotion and now they are ready for whatever it is that is to come here. Clarify these patterns. Can't make it up. And it's crossing the heart chakra. You trying to change that on your old ways. I ain't trying to be no player no more. It done came back on. I'm gonna let it go. I want to live an L7 life. You know what I mean? You just in that space. Like I want to be really honest with myself because what? Because I am a good person. I want to be very honest with myself. I want to be honest with people around me. I want to be who I really am. I done play hard. I done, act like I'm really down for this, that, and the other. No, I'm ready to change it up. So if the people around me aren't accepting of it, it's time for new people to be around me. Because, don't, like I said, don't dim your light. Because somebody else, you shining so bright, somebody else's eyes hurt. They need to shine just as bright as you are in what it is you came to do. Because I really feel like with this shadow card, there's a lot that is haunting you possibly from your past. There's a lot that you've been holding on to that they are coming in to help you to release yourself from, relieve yourself from. Here, I feel like some of you may have an ancestor in spirit who was a boss themselves, and you are following in those footsteps in your way that you came here to do it as a whole, complete, and unique individual, right? I also feel that it's delicate as you see yourself in so many ways. You had your fun or what have you. Look how she's looking at her mask. Because she took her mask off, but she don't know if she can really... She took her mask off. When she's home, she takes her mask off to herself. But when she out here and she knows that she don't want to be that no more, but she's tied to it for whatever reason, find out what anchors you in trying to be who you were not. Because at the end of the day, something will really happen, and it's going to, like, you're going to show these folks who you are, or I'm finna rip the mask off you, and now you got to show folks who you are. It's period. It's on deck. Now, there's a shitstorm here. What's this shitstorm? Powerful woman because of success. Shitstorm. Some kind of paper. An important paper, I told you. Someone is delivering you some kind of paper and some type of contract. Some of you may even be this if you are if you're a very masculine person, alpha like masculine, that in that sense, right? Please look up what alpha is. It doesn't mean what y'all probably think it is. But if you are a very alpha woman or man, you're going to want to interview with a woman. I feel like if you do that, you're going to get the job. Because the woman is high ranking at the corporation or wherever it is that you are going to work, and she's going to respect that because I feel like you're going to end up being her favorite or her mentee or her prodigy or something like that. Whatever you call them, when apprentice. All right, what is this important paper? Let's see. Let's look over here. There's a lot going on. What is this important paper? From a Queen of Swords. It's an important paper doing what? What is this? Because it could be a earth sign or an air sign. What is this Queen of Swords? Important paper. Okay. Powerful woman. Important paper. Okay. So this has to do with finances. Some of you may even be getting some type of inheritance as well that you didn't even know about. There may even be that people are praising you or someone is praising you regardless of what it is that you think. But overall, it's going to be abrupt. Okay, I really feel like it may be that you need to cover your assets. Cover your assets. Put something on overseas or something like that. Because this is coming in abrupt. Someone don't know how to hold their tongue. Someone may be writing you something or trying to extort you or extort your person or something like that. And it's all because, here's the thing. I feel like this person, okay, look at the pictures. See her? She think that if she's with you, this is what she'll be like. People will praise me. They will do this. If she had what you had, that's number one. Overall, if she was with you, if it's a relationship, if she was with you, she would be praised and honored or something like that. She looking at money the wrong way. Anytime you look at money for and you're trying to please people outside of you and not trying to help nobody, it's not going to work. You're going to eventually see how ugly life can be without your little praise. Okay? Now, this card wanted to flip over. Yep, you want to use your discernment. I'm telling you, this Four of Pentacles is this Four of Coins is all about cleaning up your financial footsteps, cleaning up your receipts, going over something about a premium. Okay, we need to talk about life insurance as well. I don't know how I would be able to do that in a space where I don't get fucked off. Okay, so I'm gonna figure it out. But it's important for you with this Four of Coins to be very calculated in your moves, right? You want to be very much so mindful of that. And this may be how this earth sign person is. You want to be very mindful of your moves and how you move. And someone is very standoffish, but they're very calculated about what they do and how they do things, even with their body. Like if you would sit and watch this person, you'll see that everything is calculated. They think about how they even finna put their shoes on. They put their shoes on the same exact way every day, no matter what pair of shoes it is. And you know, different types of shoes have a different way for you to put them on. This person does the same thing. They are very, very traditional as well. Yeah. Now, there is an emperor here that's having nightmares and causing a lot of stress. Now, this Nine of Swords has a lot to do with someone being tortured and tormented at night. Someone being tortured and tormented when they are trying to be a boss or take control of whatever it is that they have going on. This is where the calculation also comes in. Get the calculation of that earth sign. Some of you may have earth and have a masculine earth sign in your chart, whatever that means. Okay, I said what I said. But this emperor here, I feel like they may even have someone working for them that is trying to throw you off of what it is that you are doing and how you are doing it, or the way that you think. You may have earth strong in your not your Venus, you may have an air moon or an air placement in how you work with others, right? The way that you collaborate with others. I think it's the second house or something like that. I need to really figure all that out. I really need to study astrology. All right. Someone is being ran out of their clothes. There may even be a space where someone runs someone may be half naked, or you may see some people that are half naked that are being tormented by someone. And I really feel like this emperor, the things that they rule over has a lot to do with chaos and confusion. It's a King of Coins. So someone well-versed, well-studied, okay, who always has some type of trick up their sleeve, but overall, what they are putting out is about to eat them up. But I feel like there's a lot of back and forth with mediation that's going to be taking place. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to make a change. Someone is trying to make a change here, and they want to, some of you may even have a fire sign that is coming towards you for play, but they are going towards a Queen of Coins for stay. Coming towards you for the play, and going toward the Queen of Coins for the stay. And by doing so, it's some messy shit going on, because someone is like, oh, this is what you're doing. Because it's like they either tap their phone, put up the Find My Phone shit on there. Something happened where this person, okay, that's outside of this Queen of Coins, does not necessarily have to be an earth sign or whatever. It's just that you hold that energy of this Queen of Coin, right? So between you and someone else, there's someone who is for the play, and this one is for the stay. So they have a decision to make, or this is the decision that they came up with after they went through all these things that they went through in their fucking head. But I feel like some of you, your father is watching. Your father is helping you to decide. Your father did not lie when he said what he felt or seen in his spirit from that King of Coins. And with this Page of Swords, this is the gossiper. This is the person that comes to start drama. This is the person that doesn't know how to look forward, because they're always looking back and don't know how to let go. So that's it. That's that. It was a shit show.